here, and today I'm visiting owners Steve and Kate Day of Plates Neighborhood Kitchen in downtown Raleigh. It's a globally inspired restaurant with locally produced food, and it's that unique fusion that's got everyone talking. Welcome to Plates. Neighborhood Kitchen, and I'm here with Steve and Kate Day and Amanda LaPrairie. So I'm so excited. When I walked into this place, I loved the atmosphere. It seems like it caters to all types of customers. And so can you just tell me a little bit more about the atmosphere that you've created here?
Yeah, everything we did was created with the end in mind, and the end being the customer's feeling. So we wanted them to walk in and feel at home and really comfortable and feel that this was a place that they would enjoy just being, and then all the other things like the food and the drinks and the service would be even better.
So well, that's one of the things that I really like about this place is, I know in your name it's Plates Neighborhood Kitchen, and it really has that community feel to it. And the thing that really attracted me to your restaurant is that you locally source a lot of your ingredients. So can you tell us more about that?
Sure. Sam goes down to the chef goes down to the farmer's market, or I go down every day or two to source a lot of the things. So we try to take advantage of the bounty that we have available here. We've got great seafood, at the coast, and plenty of farmland and things like that right here to give us.
So I also looked at your menu, and you have a lot of wonderful different dishes, and from my understanding, it's from your numerous travels around the world. Can you talk more about the different countries you've visited and what kinds of food and inspiration you've brought back home here?
Yeah, I think I'll let Kate. She's more the world traveler. She's worn out more passports than most people ever have.
So I got asked to take an overseas assignment in London, and I called Stephen. I said, Stephen, I have great news. And he said, what's that? We're moving to London. Silence. So that will work out if I could go to the Cordon Bleu.
Oh, perfect.
So that was sort of the beginning of all of this here. And so we lived on Abbey Road, and the Beatles crosswalk were 2 blocks up. And we had regular visitors to London, and also we had regular visits from chefs. So he would call saying, Chef so-and-so, Michelin 5-star chef is coming over for dinner in London. I personally take this is very intimidating. I'm not going to cook, what do I do, right? So subsequently we learned a lot about the culinary world, and in addition we traveled to about 20 different countries. So every time we went to someplace, we didn't want to go to where all the tourists went, right? We wanted to find their version of the neighborhood kitchen.
You want to eat where the locals eat.
Where the locals eat. And then we're talking back alleys, going downstairs, cellar rooms with 6 tables, but the food there was fantastic. So all of these flavors and experiences stayed with us. And when we moved back, we looked around and we said, where do we go? What do we do here? I mean, there are great restaurants in the Triangle, but nothing that captured that neighborhood kitchen feel.
Right.
With different kinds of tastes. So I think that's what happened. Then Stephen said, we have to open a restaurant. I said, okay. And here we are.
That's perfect. So what would you say are the best dishes on your menu that you've brought back, being inspired by these different countries, but then kind of given it your own flair?
Yeah, well, we change the menu constantly, but one thing that's on there now and has sort of evolved over time is the crab and corn beignets, and crab and corn just taste fantastic together, so we put those together. And
hopefully you can make it for us, because it just sounds great.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Right.
So this came out a little gnarly. I like to break them.
Okay.
Look inside. See how pretty that is, guys?
Oh, Oh, it looks so good.
It's all
I could see the
light and
corn
lemon.
kernels and the crab right there, and the
Mhm.
seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Yep. It doesn't suck.
I love the texture too. I'm gonna take this whole plate with me.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Now, another thing I've heard of is I've heard of this thing called the plates kitchen effect. Can anyone tell me what that plates kitchen effect is?
Oh, I think you should say it.
Well,
It's a great story. Amanda was demonstrating this 2 days ago.
Well, the plates kitchen effect, it is our way as service industry people to show customers that we're willing to go that extra mile. We use the plates kitchen effect as a surprise to our customers to say, I'm still thinking about you and I still do cherish that you've come into my restaurant and that you've taken my talents, my skills, our talents in the kitchen, and you've put our trust in you. Another plates kitchen effect Kate was talking about 2 nights ago. I had a wonderful table here. It was 2 couples on a double date night, and the lady was actually given the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge before dinner by her friends. And they asked, Amanda, we need your help. My wife here has been challenged to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Can you help us out? Absolutely. So I actually went to the back, filled up our ice bucket with ice and water, and set up a chair out front, and we put her in the front of the restaurant and out on the sidewalk. And her husband dumped a huge bucket of ice on her out in the middle of the street. It was great. And then I felt awful afterwards. I'm like, oh my gosh, this lady is going to be freezing. It's 60 degrees outside. What am I going to do? So I ran to my car and I grabbed the Snuggie and wrapped it around her. And she's like, oh my God, you're giving me your Snuggie. I said, don't worry, I keep it for emergencies. And this is an emergency.
Right.
So she's all wrapped up in my LSU Snuggie, and she wrote us a review on Yelp. And so she promises that she's coming back just to hang out with me again. So I felt like...
And return your Snuggie.
Well, she said, I'm going to return the Snuggie.
So what I need to ask each and every one of you is, what is your ultimate food addiction?
Oh, just one? Wow.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mine would be bread. I think the way it comes out different every single time is makes it such a fascinating thing to cook, and it makes it so interesting to eat really nice homemade bread.
I'm a seafood addict. I'm from Louisiana, so I grew up on the muddy Red River, and we always had catfish, so I would have to say any type of fish or seafood, I'm there.
Okay, great. Well, it all sounds delicious. So, well, thank you. I would love to see other things that are here at the restaurant, so anything you can show us would be great.
All right.
Thank you.
Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, pierce right through me. Can't you understand? Oh, my little girl. All I ever wanted. That's enough.
Okay,
It's too
that
early.
was great. I love that song. So
I am not a troubadour. I am a bartender.
Well, thank you so much for sharing these drinks with me. I love
course.
them, and I'm just gonna have to finish both of them before I leave today.
Take your time.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
cut. That was awesome, you guys.
No. You did a great job.